So one of the challenges that I deal with is thinking about if I put in all of this work and nothing happens, it doesn't turn into anything, the reciprocity project just dies. I think about that in terms of what it actually means, but I have to change how I think, and this requires a great deal of work, and I don't think it happens overnight. I can't do this, but I have to think about this as if I just simply help one person, right? To get them to get through the day, to take one more step, to live their life to the best that they possibly can, by whether it's listening to these podcasts or the YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever that you might find me on. If I could just get you to just live your life, to be happy, and that's how I sort of think about it, right? Like, I think about, instead of what is the maximum possible, that's what we try to train ourselves to, or that's what humans do, right? We think about the maximum, and instead, a better way to get us to actually do something, to try something, it's think about the minimum, right? If there's one person that actually listens to this, that for whatever reason, they just have a good day, right? They just literally have a good day. And I think about this, it's like, what if on that day they were, they were thinking of doing something not great to themselves, or thinking about not doing something that was positive in their life, and they were just going to sit there or send a nasty email or something, but then they listened to this podcast, and then they all of a sudden changed their mind, and they thought, hey, I'm actually okay. I don't need to have this stuff that I think is in my head, which I think, we're programmed to think like, right? We're beasts, we're human. We do things because we're programmed. I don't think I'm very different from anybody else. And if I can get that one person just to say, hey, I'm actually lucky today. I'm fortunate. I am doing okay. I can take a step forward. I'm just doing okay. And I'm not saying that this person all of a sudden turns into like a smiley, happy-go-lucky person, because I don't think that happens. We have dispositions, and we can't change those dispositions. But, what we can do is to live a life in a moment, in a second, just a little better. And I think that's it. That's my goal. If for whatever reason, the one day that somebody listens to this and they change their mind about who they are, and they realize that they're actually pretty remarkable. Like the fact that we are here, the fact that we're able to do something, the fact that we can try, the fact that we can do all sorts of, whatever it is that you're looking at, the fact that you're mobile, or that you have a voice, or even if you don't have those things, the fact that you can sit there and try to learn something, right? And try to do something or impact the world in some sort of way. The fact that you can actually do that. Well, there's no other way to look at it other than the fact that it's a blessing. I'm not a religious person, at least not anymore. And there are some things in life that just seem almost religious, and almost there's something to it that's beyond us. And yes, I think whatever that is for you, I hope that you kind of experience those things. But for me, it's knowing that somebody's actually trying, somebody's getting up, and they're going to do something that they would always like to do. Or there's the one day that they stumble upon this, and it's just it's a weird moment, and they listen to this, or the algorithm throws them this, and all of a sudden they listen to it, and they're like, you know what, I could do this. And that's the only time that they ever listen to this. They never listen to it again. They think, I'm not going to do this. This person's a whack job. But then it gets into their brain that they're okay, and they could do something that they were afraid to do. I think if I can get that to happen, that sort of serendipity stumbling into something, and it changes somebody's life. It changes not even their life, it changes their day, it changes their hour. I think that is it. That's expending this energy and doing this is all that matters. And having that end result is actually a phenomenally positive result. And I think that's what you should be thinking about. It's not the fact that you can get someplace real quickly or you're going to accomplish a big thing. It's the fact that you just did a little wee thing today. And that's all that mattered. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.